Well, looking and feeling a lot like mid-January on this King holiday with snow and cold. And it looks like more snow across southeastern Kentucky as more Arctic air and wind chill come into play heading into the day tomorrow. Believe it or not, another round of light accumulating snow possible as we end the week, followed by reinforcing shot of Arctic air this weekend. So we're going to be stuck in this, it looks like, for a week or so, but some improvement, I think, long term, looking at some of the latest data. In pink, southern southeast Kentucky winter storm warning for the additional snow potential, and in purple along the I-64 corridor, winter weather advisory, including Lexington. Our Viper radar showing that latest batch of light snow moving back into the bluegrass. Southern southeastern Kentucky continuing to see some light snow. So Lexington, Lawrenceburg, Nicholasville, over to Mercer County, and a good bit of Madison County seeing the snow. Same story out here into southeastern Kentucky. Road crews working hard, but a lot of those roadways snow covered and slick, taking you to Pine Mountain here in Letcher County, and you can't even see the road here because of it being snow covered as we see those totals continue to pile up. The deeper blue on the radar and satellite loop here, that indicates some moderate to even heavier snow bursts. And running right up the Bluegrass Parkway, we've got another batch. So we're not done with the snow and broadening things out. Looking out here into western Kentucky as that wave of energy over western Kentucky tracks eastward, we're getting some enhancement, and the trajectory or the direction of this leads it right up into the bluegrass. So I think we'll see some additional snow accumulating here in the Lexington area. The estimates right now, and ground truth confirming that, a good 3-4 inches plus was a lot of the storm reports with that band that we had earlier. So what we will tack on through the evening and overnight, an inch or two even here in central Kentucky, and then that ramps up as you get into the southeastern mountains, and obviously those areas right along the Kentucky-Virginia border could see an additional 4+ on top of what you've already had. A little bit of a comparison contrast here. Here's I-64 in Woodford County. Note the dry roadways. On the flip side of that, taking you to the Mountain Parkway, it looks a little better than it did a little while ago with the snow flying. Not completely clear out on the Mountain Parkway, and of course a lot of the main roads into southeastern Kentucky. Looking at the Kentucky Horse Park, if you look closely here, you can see the snow flying, and it is a cold 16. Luckily, we don't have much wind to deal with, if any, so we're in the mid to upper teens. Even a 20 or so down south. But you get back toward the I-65 corridor, a little bit of a breeze there. That's kind of right on the leading edge of that colder air that eventually will sweep in. So the wind chill will become a factor tomorrow and into Wednesday. Area of low pressure moving eastward, the secondary energy lagging behind, and that's what's keeping the snow around. So our futurecast through the evening hours, much of southern and southeast Kentucky continuing to see some light snow, even moderate at times. Eventually, I think by 11 o'clock, midnight, we're winding things down for good here in the bluegrass, and then waking up tomorrow morning, upper single digits to around 10. If we can get back into some sunshine, it's not going to do us much good. Still looking at upper teens for highs. The wind chill becomes more of a problem beginning tomorrow morning, below 0, and then tomorrow afternoon, single-digit wind chills, a west wind about 10 to 15, even with lighter winds with lower single-digit temperatures on Wednesday morning. How about 10, 15 below? Not off the table, so keep that in mind for the midweek. And then looking ahead, we will see some improvement into Wednesday as temperatures recover thanks to a southwest wind. And then we make a run toward the 30-degree mark, maybe close to freezing as that next wave comes in here. And that's going to bring another round of accumulating snow potentially. You see here Thursday night into Friday morning, and then following suit, no big surprise, another round of Arctic air. Single digits Saturday morning, should recover into the 20s, and then Sunday morning may be our coldest morning. And you got to remember, with the snowpack on the ground, if it clears out, temperatures will fall even more, so we could see some below 0 readings here a few mornings over the next week or so. Tomorrow morning, single digits, I think around 10 or so in southeastern Kentucky. Clouds may linger a while, but we do work back up into the upper teens, possibly low 20s tomorrow afternoon. Cold morning on Wednesday, 4 above, I think even below 0 potentially into southeastern Kentucky with a heavier snowpack. Late Thursday night into Friday, additional snow showers, and then we do it all again with the Arctic air into Saturday and Sunday morning, low single digits. It'll feel downright balmy by next Monday with afternoon highs back in the mid-30s.